Hating waking up in this hell on earth. I hate making up and self-proclaiming my fucking worth, because ever since birth I've been cursed with a curse, succeeding what I believe in until I'm left in the dirt. After occupying the back of the hearse, I just want to be better than better, but I can't and it hurts. I must be in reverse, or it's just gravitational force, but I'm trying to stay alert, and she keeps on asking me for my work t-shirt. I just cannot give it up, because the clothes on my back have been so much more than enough. And when reality is tough, I just stuff the blunt with substances and such that'll rot your brain. And it's insane that this much can happen after your first puff, but that's just the game. And it's also a shame how you actor rappers portray your fame as you claim to be at the highest point, like Mount Kilimanjaro, although they really at their lowest low. I don't think he even know that he's so in love with the hoe. I bet you if she died, he would stab himself to be with her like Romeo. And if I see them all, I would borrow yesterday in hopes and praise that I can make my shallow sorrows go away. But like today, my sorrows are here to stay forever. Whatever, the feeling of pleasure mixed with cold weather in the middle of December, with no sweater lasting until November, and leave me in it until next September. And when I wake up, maybe I'll remember the aggressor and hit him with the airbender. As long as I got my suppressor, it's no pressure. Everything is fine like Italian leather. I turn water into wine and you think that shit is major, but to me it's second nature, like bad behavior or cutting up blow with a razor. Don't call me a savior. I didn't rise again 3 days later, because I am not the creator. You have finally met your maker, making miracles happen while I'm rapping, reconstructing wrongs and rights, and trying to start my life with 20/20 sight. I think I see the light, but it's the middle of the night. This cannot be right, and so I ran in fright from what I couldn't comprehend. But right just then the light went dim and clouds began to descend, falling from the sky as one hit me in the head. I thought for sure that I was dead until I heard a voice, and then it said, "Son, why have you fled from the things that you don't comprehend?" I just kept running with no response, just trying to get ahead, but instead I could hear it getting louder in my head, and so I stopped. Tried to think but had no thought. I tried to run but couldn't walk. I tried to scream and couldn't talk. I subconsciously had the answer. It was possibly my hypocrisy, or just constantly wanting to be better. I guess I am just a wannabe stuck inside my own biography, scribbled through the pages of my honesty and published throughout my modesty. Well, that's a fucking mess, and I confess I don't possess the confidence required for success. I solely stress and stressing less. I feel incompetent yet confident. My lack of knowledge sent from higher beings, but being higher helped me forget the trouble, trauma. I no longer think about or give the time of day because I can't. I've smoked all my brain cells away, replacing them when reading or speaking, praying to something, but I don't know what I believe in, hoping for guardian angels and only receiving demons, deviating me without any notice or policy. So I proceed the unfamiliar path, only thinking if I possess the power to ever go back. But weighing the facts, it looks like I'm better where I'm at. Shout out Joshua Michael Smith for raising me and giving all that he had to offer, cause I learned at 13 he wasn't my biological father. I sat back and thought about what he did. It takes a really strong man to raise another man's kid. Really. He must have really loved my mother. After me, they had my brother, 2 years, and my little sister. That's Joshua Michael Smith Jr. and Mia Smith. And any of you listening, just know I really miss, but try not to reminisce, because I'm not a fan of the feeling. So when they show, nobody knows, and that's what keeps me beneath my low. Sometimes I contemplate if I should give it up and go, but I think about my siblings, like what would that show? They look at me as the strongest of the family, and for them I am, but it eats me alive that I don't even make the time to go and fucking see them. Sorry for portraying my insecurities among the song. I should have crushed my feelings up and stuffed them in the bong to go away and smoke with all my hope. I'm financially and mentally broke from overworking till I choke and worrying enough to cause a stroke or a heart attack. Just think of me the next time you think you might relapse and conquer the odds and become your best. Just don't let the drug beaten path determine your worth. Everyone can change like the climate of the earth, but really we're destined for failure since the moment of birth. And so I work my fingers to the bone beyond the point of hurt, and receiving no recognition shows a man who doesn't care of others' opinions. He's in it for his fucking decisions and commitment to a better living, better than the original that he was given. I always knew it was supposed to be more than just a vision, as I would sit at night and cry in the kitchen, but God never answered. I think only the devil would listen. I'm not wishing, but if I did, it would be a fact that I'd wish to give my mother her children back, or maybe just give her a second chance to do the best she can. For years I thought I was the man, but now I'm starting to understand.